About a week ago, I put out a video saying, convince me to vote for Donald Trump. I'm looking for a reason to vote for Donald Trump. I gave 5 minutes worth of grievances saying, I don't want Trump pandering to liberals. I want Trump to be talking about education. I don't want Trump to go to war with Iran. I don't want any more immigration. I don't want green cards getting stapled to diplomas. I want Trump to be the dictator that the left tells me he is. I want Trump to crush the left. I don't want him pandering to the left. I don't want him pandering to Israel. I gave a very specific list of grievances and I said, help me find some way to vote for Donald Trump. Because I don't really want Kamala to win, or, well, I don't even know anymore. Now I honestly don't think it matters, to be honest. This is how well the week has gone. I don't care anymore. I had thousands and thousands of people watch that video across a number of different platforms, and almost universally, with extraordinarily rare exception, not a single one of them actually listened to the grievances I had. Not a single one of them spoke to the grievances that I had. A lot of them were completely misinformed about things Trump has said and done. Obviously, conservative media is lying to them. They're getting misinformation somewhere because I only look at primary source evidence. I only look at Trump's speeches. I know what Trump has said and done. And worst of all, and I really did, you know what? I wasn't even surprised by this. I kind of expected it. I had comment after comment after comment insulting me, demeaning me. You were never going to vote for Trump at all. You don't even really care about this. You're a leftist. You're a communist. You're a socialist. You support communism. You support abortion. You just want to kill your baby. You're stupid. You're retarded. Over and over and over again. Why should I want to support the people who could not be bothered to listen to a list of my very specific grievances and come back with a more cohesive answer than, you just want to murder your baby, because that was what my comments were filled with. And you know what? I wasn't even surprised, because this is what conservatives always do. This is what MAGA voters always do. They are their own worst enemy. They shoot themselves in the foot every goddamn time. And I think it's sad. I think the whole thing is sad. And then on October 7th, Trump just made it so clear how cucked to Israel he is. He started talking about passing anti-Semitism laws. Listen, man, I don't care if people are Jewish. I certainly don't hate Jewish people. I don't want anyone to hate anyone. But I don't want anyone passing laws against what can come out of my mouth if I'm not directly inciting violence. I don't want Trump restricting the right of people to peacefully protest. We should be protecting that right, even for people you might disagree with. I don't want any of that. I don't want Trump sending billions and billions and billions of dollars to Israel. I don't want Trump fighting a war with Iran on behalf of Israel, which, by the way, he literally said he was going to do. You know, that's one of the things I heard from Trump supporters. Trump didn't have any new wars. Trump didn't have any new wars. Trump didn't have any new wars. Most of them have no idea that Trump has been posturing about going to war with Iran on behalf of Israel for months and months and months and months and months. We are absolutely going to war with Iran pretty much either way. Trump's not the anti-war candidate. He's not going to stop it. He's going to run right into it. Why? Because he's being paid to do so. And at the same time of all of this, I have watched people that I respect on the dissident right, people who have supported Trump since 2016, I've watched them become so disillusioned with a candidate that they loved, that they thought represented them, that it really seems like Trump has spit in the face of all of these people. And again, I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Catholic, I don't particularly care about religion at all, but I find it very, very interesting that Trump repeatedly insults and demeans Catholics and their beliefs. He can do the Archangel Michael thing all he wants. He can have the prayer. I mean, like, you know what? Look, that's fine. It's fine to have the prayer of Archangel Michael, and that created a big hullabaloo on the right and all this stuff. But Trump is pro-choice. Trump isn't allowing them to be pro-life at all. And again, I'm not pro-life. I actually am pro-choice. But it's just like, if I was them, if I was the Catholics, I would feel completely overlooked, repeatedly in favor of the Jews. And the amount of pandering that Trump has done to Jews through all the stuff with Israel and through other means as well, that's 2% of the population, and the vast majority of them are going to vote Democrat. But Trump keeps pandering to them over and over and over and over and over again. I saw a statistic earlier today that something like 40% of Christians are not voting. Why do you think that is? Could it be that Trump spent more time pandering to the Jews who were never going to vote for him in the first place because they always vote Democrat? He spent more time and energy pandering to the Jews than pandering to the Christians and the Catholics. Why? Did he really think a couple of social media posts was going to make up for it? I mean, I don't know. So I'm completely unexcited. I really don't care. I don't think Trump's going to stop communism. I don't really think Kamala has anything to do with communism. I don't think Kamala Harris is a communist for no other reason than actual communists and socialists say flat out they hate Kamala Harris. They're not voting for Kamala Harris. They don't support Kamala Harris. You listen to the real far left. If you listen to the real far left as much as I do, anytime a conservative says that Kamala Harris is a communist, I cannot tell you how laughable it is to me. And it's just like you see the narrative getting formed right before your eyes. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. And once you see it, you realize it's all cooked, man. It's all cooked. It's all lies. They're all grifters and thieves and liars. And that's all it is. And that is who makes up the conservative right end of the political spectrum. And it's too bad because there are a lot of good people that just get caught up in it and then they get put into a position where they don't know what to do and they say, well, Trump is the lesser of the two evils, so I gotta vote for him. What choice do I have? Trump is now a neocon. Trump is everything that people hated about the Republican Party. He is not the same America First Trump anymore. And even people who hate neocons are going, well, I guess I gotta vote for him because he's the lesser of two evils. Fuck that. The lesser of two evils is still evil. And I can't vote for him. I can't. So, I'm sorry if that disappoints people. Everyone has to decide who to vote for based on their own set of criteria. I'm allowed to have whatever criteria I want. And I cannot pretend to be excited about this candidate, and I cannot pretend that I think that this candidate's going to stop communism, and I cannot pretend that I think that this candidate is significantly better than Kamala Harris, because I don't even know about that anymore, honestly. I don't like Kamala, but is Trump significantly better than her? I don't know, man. On things I care about, I don't know. So, that's my answer. Everyone has to do what's right for them.